What's up, guys? How's it going? I just want to do a little bit of a longer form reading. I got my iced coffee going, took my bathroom break, so we're able to have a little bit more of a relaxed, chill vibe. I noticed when I do the 1 minute long readings, it's a little bit more breakneck. So we could breathe. Feel free to reach out for one-on-one reading. All my prices are in the description box, along with my communication line. If you want to learn how to read professionally, I have 3 tiers available, a course available, essentially. And yeah, I'm always available. Reach out for one-on-one reading. Or if you want to buy someone a reading, on their behalf, all that good stuff with their consent, of course. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light. Let's get an overall for the general collective. What the vibe is for the general collective here. Okay, we have the 8 of Swords in the upright. You could be overwhelmed with thought, with thinking. Remember to trust the process that you have in place. Trust the practice, the routine. Okay, this life that we live and lead is about long-term trajectories. Okay, so as long as you have the right outlets of energy in place, you can't go wrong. And everything else is up to the higher self, the higher power that's in commune with what we would understand to be consciousness or God or the divine. Okay, all that is in your highest and most beloved, greatest, best favor. 3 of Pentacles can be in regards to a living situation for some. This could also be a work station, a building where you work, or a place of learning, school, or high school, or a university. 3 of Pentacles represents architecture, so it's usually those big 3 examples, mainstays of one's life. Okay, buildings. Think buildings. What buildings are you in? Okay, so for me, I spend the majority of the time, in and around the apartment in Hollywood. So this would be my 3 of Pentacles main building, so to speak. Okay, so somebody could be worrying about that. Again, for some it might be work, for some it might be school, but I'm seeing here that there's really nothing to worry about at all. One of the messages earlier spoke to the Virgo new moon and the epiphany that where you are staying now is your kingdom, is your empire. Okay, sometimes we get confused and we think that it's far off away back in our home state, our home city, where XYZ, our ex lives, or where all my friends are, and that's not the case. Spirit is saying to you, where your heart is. Home is where the heart is, right? What's that famous old saying? Home is where the heart is. So this is where you lay your head out at night. It could even be where you work. That is your current kingdom. Okay, so don't take that lightly. Ultimately, the spiritual lesson is where you lay your head down at night. Home is where the heart is. Okay, because you want to get to the very kind of kernel, the sand granular grain of truth. Okay, so ultimately it's going to be in our vessel, right? The body is the first and foremost ultimate architecture, the temple, if you will. But this is saying, if you are concerned or worried or doubt or fear, don't question. This is saying, do not question. Now is the time not to question or have doubt or fear. 7 of Pentacles is there is incoming growth, there is incoming resources, and the 7 and the 3 add up to the 10. So this is in particular cornerstones to build generational wealth, inheritance, family legacy. This is 401k, health coverage, all those boxes checked when you're adulting, and it feels good and you see the return here. This is also a reference to not needing to always check those mainstream boxes. As long as you have a roof over your head, as long as you have your proverbial crown on straight and you recognize your own authority in your life, your own kinghood, or your own, godhood, so to speak, right? Then your empire will thrive, because that's what the 10 of Pentacles is. Like I said, it's something that you could generationally pass on. Okay, so what's all the material worldly success if you don't have the wisdom behind it? To me, the 10 of Pentacles is not just the structure, but it represents the wisdom and the old age behind it, because traditionally there is an older gentleman on the throne, not unlike the emperor behind me there. But that's wisdom. That's accrued intelligence and information of what this realm is and how it actually runs. Okay. Let's roll this on over to Aries and see what wants to come out. Holler at your boy as always. Peace.